Hey guys, the immediate past Minister of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji La Mohammed, has recounted how fake news peddled on social media almost crushed his 40-year-old marriage. The ex-minister gave the account in Lagos at an event to commemorate the 90th birthday anniversary of Professor Sheyinka, the African's first Nobel laureate for literature. He recalled that one of the pressing challenges he faced in office as minister was the spark of fake news, misinformation, and disinformation. Speaking especially about how the menace almost ruined his marriage, Mohammed stressed that the consequences of fake news, disinformation, and misinformation were far-reaching. Permit me to share publicly with you today, for the first time, how social media threatened the foundation of my 40-year-old marriage. It was sometimes in 2018, when I came to Lagos from Abuja for an official assignment. As usual, I retired to bed about midnight, but about 3 a.m., my wife gently roused me from my slumber. At first, I panicked, fearing that there had been a security breach, but my wife's mind belied that possibility, for she was calm and composed. The ex-minister said. He continued. Suddenly, my wife asked me if I was fully awake, as there were some serious issues to discuss. I could not fathom what was that urgent or serious to warrant being waken up at this time at the night. My mind immediately did a kaleidoscope of my rascalities and escapees in the last few months. Mohammed said the accusation from his wife, which according to him was a bombshell, narrated to him in Yoruba language, but roughly translated thus: Daddy, death can come knocking at any moment. Please let me also, as your wife, be a signatory to your overseas account in Ali Financial, which contains $1.3 billion. The former minister said he could not believe that his wife could take hook, line, and sinker the fake story in calculation, crediting humongous sums of money in overseas accounts to government functionaries or ministers under the former President Muhammad Buhari's administration. I spent the next 2 hours or so sweating to convince my wife that there is no iota of truth in the allegation. I had to fetch a calculator and reproduce the Federal Appropriation Act for 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2018 in the middle of the night and explain to her why it is simply preposterous for me to have $1.3 billion in a foreign account. I explained to her that there is no year my capital budget exceeded $5 billion, which at about 400 to a dollar was just $12.5 million. I explained that even if I managed to divert every kobo of it to my personal account, it will take at least 104 years to save the sum of $1.3 billion being paid that I stole, he said. Mohammed added, my wife insisted that the whole world believed the story and that her friends had, as a result, besieged her with all kinds of requests. She said every effort on her part to deny the existence of this foreign account only succeeded in depicting her in the minds of her friends as a selfish, greedy, and uncaring friend. Is my wife truly convinced of my innocence? The answer is in the wind. Mohammed reiterated that social media remains the platform of choice for the purveyors of fake news, anti-state groups, and secessionists, terrorists, and bandits. He recalled that while in the government, his ministry uncovered 476 online publications that were dedicated to spreading fake news against the Buhari administration. Mohammed specifically recalled the fake news that the former president had died while receiving treatment in a London hospital and was replaced by a clone called Jubrain from Sudan. According to him, the challenge of fake news continued up to the campaigns leading to the 2023 general elections, where President Bola Tinubu became a target when videos and speeches attributed to him were manipulated and distorted. He said the purveyors of fake news were relentless in their efforts to demarcate the laudable policies and programs of Tinubu's administration. Mohammed said fake news had become exponential through the use of artificial intelligence and deep learning techniques to create highly realistic fake or manipulated videos, audio recordings, or images. The consequences of disinformation and misinformation are far-reaching. They undermine democratic processes, slow discord within communities, and pose significant threats to public health and safety. Today, even the media is at risk of losing its credibility because of the proliferation of fake news on social media. Therefore, the media, as custodians of the public trust, must take decisive action to combat the siege of disinformation and misinformation, he said. Mohammed said that the social media platform and other intermediaries accountable for their role in amplifying disinformation and misinformation about being held responsible. According to him, they should be checked through robust regulatory frameworks to curb the spread of false information while safeguarding freedom of expression. He acknowledged social media platforms to prioritize the integrity of information over profit motives and take proactive measures to detect and remove harmful content from their platforms. NAN reports. Okay, guys. So you've all heard it now. What's your take on this? Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. If you're just joining us, please subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to share this video. Please share this video. Let it go viral. Thank you.